Hey guys, Raj here. Today I'm going to be doing a review on a fragrance from the house of Creed, and I've done a few reviews from Creed, actually got a couple more. This one, like one of my more recent videos on Spice and Wood, is again from the Le Royal Exclusive collection, the Royal Exclusives, and this one is Jardin d'Amalfi. Now I had a sample of this, now I've just finished a 10 ml decant recently, and just like all the other ones in this collection, it comes in a 250 ml flacon, which will cost you around $745, £475 for 250 ml, so quite a lot. Creed actually do offer this one in a 30 ml, which I think, that's definitely good, but I wouldn't mind seeing it in maybe like a 75 ml. I think that would be like a fairly decent middle ground. Yeah, so notes on this one, top notes of tangerine, bergamot, pink berries and neroli, middle notes of Virginia cedar, French apple and Bulgarian rose, base notes of Haitian vetiver, white musk and cinnamon. So Jardin Amalfi, which means the gardens of Amalfi, a coastal region in Italy, is all about freshness, liveliness, citrus notes, really done well. Great fragrance for spring and summer, and maybe those slightly warmer autumn days. I think that's probably the best time to wear it. Could be worn casually, quite versatile actually. Could be worn to work. Suits maybe a more slightly upscale event. So maybe you're going to like a barbecue outdoors, or some sort of drinks on a summer evening on a rooftop bar, something like that. Jardin d'Amalfi I think really would work well. It's probably my favorite fragrance from this collection, and I think the notes are of a really good quality and it appeals to me a lot. I think it does have its downfalls, which I'll come on to later. One of them I've already mentioned, being the price. But from the opening blast, what I get really is this sweet lemon juice, very sugary, which is quite nice actually. I really like the sugared element to it. It's almost like taking a spoonful of sugar, put a bit of lemon juice, freshly squeezed, maybe a bit of the rind of the lemon, and that's what you get. The neroli note in here is honey-like, just like it should be, and it's really nice. It's quite intoxicating actually. I do like to do quite a few sprays of this one, and again I'll mention that later, but yeah, I probably do like 5 or 6 to get the real full effect. So you've got this sweetness from this honey-like neroli, this white floral aspect. You've also got the sweetness from this lemon and sugary aspects, but also you've got some nice sharpness coming through from the lemon, but also I get a kind of a verbena mint type accord, not really mentioned I don't think in the notes. No, definitely not mentioned in the notes, but I do get a mint like freshness. It's more like almost like a kind of mint chewing gum type thing, not really like the leaves, but something like that. It's definitely in there. I got a couple of sprays on now actually. Yeah, it's very sharp, so it's a nice contrast between a sharp mint green verbena type accord, so very green leafy, and also this sweetness from honey like neroli and sweet lemons. It's really an excellent fragrance, which is kind of softened, and this sharpness kind of goes away as the white musk comes in, and you do get a touch of woodiness, but it's only there to support the structure of the fragrance. Creed often do use vetiver and cedar in their fragrances, and they've done it really nicely here, but you'd have to really dig your nose into your hand to get it. The main notes, it's all about lemon, neroli and mint and verbena for me. The fragrance, in terms of longevity, I get a decent amount of hours, nothing great. I think maybe for this type of fragrance you could expect that, but I think it is an eau de parfum. I'm pretty sure Creed do, I don't know for a fact, but I'm pretty sure it would be like a higher concentration, but even then I probably get about 5 or 6 hours. Nothing spectacular, nothing bad I would say, but decent, and it kind of does jump off the skin for a while, but then it does become closer to the skin. You could obviously sprayed this on clothes and it's gonna last. But I wouldn't have minded a bit more, a slightly better performance. But I do really enjoy it while it's on my skin, and sometimes I don't mind sacrificing a bit in the performance category if the scent kind of is really good. One fragrance that comes to mind is from Frappan and 1270, where I get a decent amount of longevity, but for me the scent is like unbelievable. So yeah, you know, this is a great fragrance. Probably 3 seasons out of the year, quite versatile, fresh, uplifting, quite unisex. I definitely feel this would appeal to men and women. I think more women are likely to like this, and it kind of does fit in that kind of style of fresh, citrus, neroli type female fragrances, but definitely can be worn by a man. It doesn't smell feminine to me, if that's, you know, if you're worried about that. In terms of alternatives, I kind of thought of a few which came to mind, but I think this is actually better than all of them. Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino came to mind. Castile from Penhaligon's. Mugler Cologne also came to mind with the kind of green Neroli, soapy, musky type vetiver kind of notes. Quite similar in some ways actually, but for me this is the more superior one. Would I get this in a full size? Well, if I could get it at a discount, yes. And just like I said with my Spice and Wood review, and typically, in fact, I don't think I've ever done this, I would buy another decant. Normally, if I really like a fragrance, especially after going through 10 ml, I'll get the bottle, but I don't really want to pay this type of money because, as I said, you know, there are alternatives, as I mentioned, but it's up to you guys. You know, you do what you want, really. So yeah, that's my thoughts. I think it's an excellent fragrance. It's going to get a rating of 8.5 out of 10. I think the price and the performance a little bit stops it from being anything higher than 8.5. But yeah, my favourite in the Royal Exclusives. Is it your favourite? Is this even one of your favourite fragrances of all time? Or do you completely hate it? You know, what do you think? What about the alternatives I mentioned? Are they much better? Yeah, so let me know your thoughts, guys, and take care. Bye.